What's up, you guys? I'm here with a new video today, and I'm here to bring you guys Charlie Kipp's third place Albany Regional deck profile. He's running 3-axis Fire Fizz. I'm also going to be doing a discussion with this video today. So this will be kind of like a two-part video in one. The reason why I want to do it like this is because I've seen a lot of people already upgrade their versions of 3-axis Fire Fist for the new list, and I feel that it's definitely going to be one of the best contenders for next format. The deck only lost Rekindling, which is huge, obviously, because Rekindling was like just a go for game card, an absolutely ridiculous top deck. It get you back in the game out of nowhere. But at the same time, the deck is still very powerful. You just can change a couple things up in the deck, and that's what I kind of want to talk about in this video today. But first, I'm going to profile his deck. He got third place at the Albany Regional, so I hope you guys will just thumbs this up and enjoy the video. So we'll start with the deck profile real quick, and then go into the more of the discussion on the future of 3-axis Fire Fist. So we're gonna start with the 3-bear standard, the 1 gorilla standard. With 3-axis, you have to run 3 leopards. He chose to only run 2 roosters. Sometimes like 3 rooster can be dead. Like you can draw them and you really don't want to draw them. Roosters is good, trading out your tankies and stuff when it's special. Searching, it's good. The card's just amazing, obviously. The 1 lone spirit, the 1 wolf bark. This is like the main reason I want to talk about the deck. The deck was only running 1 wolf bark to begin with, 3.5, whatever you want to call it, axis, and then just 1 max C. That's it for the monsters. Onto the spells. Got the double Gaioku, card's amazing. Triple Tenki, triple Tensu, get your combos going. You guys already know the combo. Tensu Leopard Spirit, pretty good. Bring out the Rooster. It's amazing. It's a +3. 2 Forbidden Lance. 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon. The 3 Rekindlings going down to 1. 3 Upstart Goblins. 37 card deck. That's it for spells. Minimal spells. Onto the traps. 1 Bottomless. Double Fiendish. 1 main deck Full House. Really good card. Triple Reckless. More Hobening. 1 Solemn Warning. And 1 Torrential. For his side deck, he had double Effect Veiler, double Max C, 1 Thunder King. The 1 Dark Hole wasn't in the main deck. 1 Dimensional Fissure, 2 Black Horn of Heaven, triple Light Mirror. He's expecting a lot of Boojins, Constellars, and other light-based decks. Card obviously just puts away Boojins. 2 Mind Crush, and 1 Soul Drain. For the extra deck, you got the 2 copies of Horse Prince, 1 copy of Celestial Wolf, Lord, Blue Sirius. This card's amazing, helps you go to K. 1 Vulcan the Divine. That's it for the synchros. For the XYZs, we got the 1 Dweller, 1 Cardinal, 1 Lion Emperor, 1 Tiger King, 1 Kagasuchi, 1 Direwolf, 1 Excidon, 1 Cowboy, 1 Best Card Ever, Dracula, Alucard, 1 101, and 1 Black Ship of Corn. So that is his deck profile from Albany Regionals. Congratulations to him for getting third place. That's awesome. Now, to talk about more about this deck a little more in depth, real quick. So I was looking at this deck and I thought to myself instantly, okay, we're gonna lose the Rekindlings. The Rekindlings are gonna go, and you're gonna go down to down to 1 Rekindling. That's literally only 2 cards that were lost in the deck. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what do you replace these cards with? I've seen a lot of people do certain things. I've seen people add like a 3rd rooster. Like sometimes they'll just add a 3rd rooster. Just, I guess, like consistency wise. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but I've seen that, and I've also seen a really popular trend where people are running Crane Crane. Crane is basically just another spirit. It basically does the same thing. It just gets your monster out of the graveyard, helps you go into your plays. A really cool card. The only downside to this, it's unsearchable in the deck, so you just kind of have to hard draw into it. Hence why the Recklesses and the Upstarts will help you get there. Crane's a really cool card. It can be a good substitute or whatnot. If Maxi isn't needed in the main deck, like if a lot of decks aren't special summoning a lot, it depends. Like you can always drop the Maxi to put in a second copy of Crane, and then basically your deck is back to where it was. The beauty of 3-axis Fire Fist that I noticed is that it only runs 1 Wolf Bark, and you're able to search the Wolf Bark. You're able to recycle it with Lion Emperor. You're able to do a lot of things with this deck, and what I like about this deck is it's got a lot more aggression instead of like summoning car, setting some back row, drawing your cards and then just, beating your opponent with back row. This deck is very aggressive. Going first, it's going to go for its combo as fast as possible, hence why you have all the cards to get you to your combo pieces. And it's really not that hard to open the combo, opening with like Tenki, Leopard, everything, whatever the combo is. And, just like capitalizing off that, just being ahead of your opponent in cards, having advantage and having plays every single turn. That's the one thing I really liked about this deck. I never really noticed it drawing brick hands. Like I guess the brick hands would be if you drew like multiple roosters, like it would hurt your combo a lot. But I mean, outside of that, the deck does a lot of great things. Having formations like Gaioku and Tensu to just speed up your plays, to solidify your plays going through, is just amazing. I think the deck just has a lot of potential in and out of any format. Now to talk about Rekindling, obviously that's like the main focus of this, is that Rekindling was absolutely ridiculous. It was the bread and butter of this deck. It was the most unfair card in this deck. People have ripped this card off the top of the deck and just won games because of it. And I mean, that's not saying that, you know, that it's a skillless play, but honestly, it's like you top decked your way out of pretty much the situation. And I mean, that's how the card was looked at. Now that it's at 1, I can respect the card. If you draw it, you hard draw it. There is no way to search this card. There is no way to guarantee you're going to get this card. You're not going to run Gold Sark. You're not going to Gold Sark for Rekindling. I mean, if someone does that, I mean, and it works, you know, more power to them. But in all honesty, you're going to hard draw this card. And I mean, sometimes you'll open with it. Like sometimes, you know, that's how these the decks work. Sometimes you just open that one of. That's just amazing. But to be, you know, in respect to Rekindling, it is now in the same boat as Torrential Tribute, Solemn Warning, and Bottomless Trap Hole. The best trap cards in the game are all at 1, and you have to hard draw into them. There's no way you're going to always guarantee you're going to draw them, and it's just going to happen. It's going to be random, and you know, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what happens. Like, luck is also a factor. You know, if you have good luck and you draw it, you draw it. If not, well, you can win the game without it. It's just a card that pretty much solidifies your victory. A lot of these trap cards are the same thing. You want to open, ideally, you always want to open Solemn Warning. You always want to go first when you open Solemn Warning, set it, and, you know, get the most pesky monster out of the way, or stop your opponent's first play and just like OTK them next turn if that's how your deck works. But a lot of times it's just not going to happen. So in respect to this card, I feel that with it at 1, the deck is fine. The deck is still very, very playable. Wolfbark is amazing. Even at 1, this card is just so good. It can do so much for the deck, turning into the 3.5 axis. You do have the main targets here, and it lets you pump out the best rank 4s in the game. Because in my personal opinion, I feel that, you know, Exciton and 101 are the best rank 4s in the game. Like there's no denying it. They're ridiculous. Exciton is extremely like unfair, but I notice a lot of people agree with me. You're gonna use 101 a lot more than you are Exciton Knight, just because 101 can get rid of problematic cards. You know, Stardust is a pain in the butt, so being able to just you know, arc it away is great. Exciton isn't without its charm though. That card just like flat out blows out games. If your opponent walks in with an Exciton and they're not prepared, I mean, you know, that's what happens. I've seen like my favorite play with Exciton Knight whenever I'm playing Gear or a deck that uses rank 4s is to make it and then have like a Book of Moon or have a Typhoon in hand, so that if a Fiendish Chain comes out or something, I'm still going to resolve it. So Exciton is just an amazing card. But I mean, any deck that can give you access to not only the best rank 4s in the game, but also some of the best rank 3s in the game. I really think Ghost Trick Alucard is becoming like the best rank 3 in the game. I think it might actually be the best rank 3 in the game right now, just for the fact that it gets rid of problematic cards. And not only that, it can pop face down monsters and back row, and it's got a body to it. 1800 isn't that weak. A lot of rank 3s just they were good. You know, Leviair could do things, but it didn't really do a lot unless you were banishing stuff. Outside of that, it didn't really do anything that proactive. But Ghost Trick Alucard, like, it's my favorite card. I can't help it. It's like my new like favorite card besides Pappy. It's like it's just such a great card, and being able to run it in like any deck that uses rank 3s is awesome. Being able to make rank 3s is just awesome. So I feel that the future of this deck is very bright. I feel people are going to find ways to innovate this deck. These are just a couple observations I've seen so far. The includence of Crane Crane, the includence of what do you call it? Crane, and then having dropped, you know, the Rekindling to 1, you're able to add in other cards. I'm not really sure like what people are gonna do with this deck, but I do like the idea of Crane. I do like the idea of, you know, people might run 3 Roosters. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work, because sometimes you just want that extra one in case. I noticed a lot of people were running 3. Charlie decided to run 2, which is fine. Like, you know, that way you don't hard draw it, hopefully, because you really just want to get it through your combo and then get the plus off of it. So that's pretty much the whole video, you guys. I see a lot of potential for 3-axis, 3.5 axis Fire Fist in this upcoming format. I think that'll definitely be one of the top contenders. I feel it's consistent enough to do well, and there are just so many cards you can just add. Like, you know, you lose 2 cards immediately, but people have even been talking about like using some Fire King cards with it, just because it adds to the deck synergy. So we'll see what happens with the deck. I hope that people will continue to play it. I have nothing against Fire Fist. I like Fire Fist. I think they're, you know, everyone says Bear is so unfair, but you know, Bear's not that strong like without its formations. So if you get rid of the formations, the card doesn't really do anything. 1600 is not that hard to get around. So that's just my personal opinion on the deck. Once again, congratulations to Charlie for getting 3rd place. Thanks for sending me your deck profile, bro. And these are just the little edits I made. You know, don't take these into, you know, you can take them into consideration if you want. These are just things I noticed. The includence of Crane in the deck has added a lot of synergy. People have put back upstarts if they weren't already using them, and just anything to just make your combos run smoothly. Another card you could run is Foolish Burial. You know, get your rank 3, you get your Leopard in the grave if you already draw the Spirit, get your combo going even faster. So those are just some ideas, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, thumbs it up. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on 3.5 axis in the future of the game. And once again, congratulations to Charlie Kip for 3rd place at the Albany Regional. That's all I gotta say, you guys. Thank you for watching.